my question to you today is, are you making room for the clients, or making the way for the clients and the money that you desire? Are you making the way? Because if you're not making the way, it can't come to you. You know, everything that we desire is already available to us. But if we don't have a clear path for that thing, for that client, that money, that partner, that new home, whatever it is, to make its way to us, we're not going to manifest it. It's not going to be realized in this experience. At least not at this time. It may take longer until we actually create a way and make a clear path for it to get to us. So for those who are maybe new to this group, my name is Kharisma Aro, Next Level Breakthrough Mentor and founder of the Dare to Be Iconic Academy, where I teach high-level women like yourself to break through feeling stuck around money so that they can attract, earn, and receive more of it while fully aligned to prosperity, power, and pleasure. And I am so truly grateful for all of you who are here in this group, who have joined me, who have raised their hands to be in this vortex. And I trust that the messages that I share, the content that I share every day resonates with you and touches you and inspires you in some way to really go after the life that you desire, the business that you desire, to manifest all those desires which you are worthy of. So I want to leave with you before I wrap up and before I talk about Dare to Be Iconic, because this is the last day for enrollment, at least for this period, this time that I have opened it up. So if you are interested to get on board, message me. I didn't feel really strongly called to really launch that sales page that I showed you yesterday to the world. I really kept this really small, sort of a container just for this group and open it up for this group. So, a lot of you have been sitting on the fence when it comes to support. You desire support, you need support to get to the next level. Some of you have raised your hands. Hats off to you. Some of you are still sitting on the sidelines. Here's what I say to you today. If you desire more clients to come into your business and in your life and more money, for whatever reason, for whatever that thing is, you need to make the way. You need to make the way clear, like I said before, so that those clients can come to you, that those clients can find you, that those clients, that you have something, that you have a program, product, or service where you can serve your clients and facilitate deep transformation for them. If you're anything like me, you just don't want to touch the surface. You want to go deep with your clients. You want to facilitate transformation that's going to be life-changing, right? That is my heart, to facilitate transformation that's going to be life-changing. Not make you feel good for a minute, not make you feel good for a day or a week or a month, but something that's really going to change your life and business at the core, that it will never be the same again. And I have many clients that I've worked with, and they all say the same, that working with me have changed their life, have changed their business, have changed their money mindset, have changed how they look at things, have changed how they view things, have changed what they think about themselves. Because at the end of the day, what the world thinks about you is not as important as what you think about yourself, right? And what the world thinks about you is none of your business. What's really, whose business is it? Is yours. It's not your mother, not your father, not your husband, not your auntie, your wife, or whomever, children, whomever. Is what you believe about yourself, of who you are, who you're called to be, that woman that you were created for, that woman who was called by name before the foundations of this world, where the divine, where God called and knew you, right? And he placed that destiny, that calling on your heart. And he sent you forth into this experience that we're all living collectively, in this human experience. to fulfill that calling, to experience what it would be like living here, and to change the world, be a change maker, to make a difference, to have an impact. Because we're not just here to look pretty. We are here to make a change. We are here to have an impact. We're here to live a great life. We're here to manifest all the desires of our hearts. But those desires are not placed there by accident. They're not random. They are there for a reason. They are there because you are worthy of them. They're already available to you. And I am always reminded of that my desires are always available to me. The moment that I feel them and I communicate and I envision them and I keep the vision and I keep my focus on bringing them into my life, and I do the work every single day to stay in alignment to God, to the divine, to source, and receive the divine inspired actions to show up boldly, to share the message as a channel to you and to the world. Those desires have to come to me, but I have to stay in alignment, just like you have to stay in alignment. And you also have to be an open channel. You also have to make the way clear for the desires to manifest in your life and in your business. So when it comes to your business, do you have an offer that really facilitate the transformation, really facilitate the desire, or solve the problem that you are meant to solve? Because you have it. It may be similar to somebody else, but only you makes a difference. You're the what should I say? How can I describe it? You're the unique factor in this whole equation. It doesn't matter if what you're doing is similar to someone else. You are the unique factor. You are the one that makes the difference. So do you have something that you can show up boldly and share about and call in clients and money to be nourished financially, to be nourished spiritually, to be nourished emotionally, to be nourished on every single level? Do you have an offer that you can say, this is what I'm offering to the world. This is my calling. And here it is. It is a container, a program, a product, a service. Here's how I can show up boldly. Here's how I can call in the money that I desire through this channel. Now, there are many channels to receiving money and the things that we desire through our lives, right? But when we're called as entrepreneur and business owners, the channels that we call those things through is by having a product, a program, or service, so that it can make its way to us. There are other ways that money can show up. Case in point, I've been believing for the last couple of months for a certain amount of money to come into my life and my business. Now I have certain streams that this money can come through, right? And it looked like it wasn't happening. But I kept the faith, I kept the faith, I kept the faith, believing, because I know it's already mine. I know it's making its way to me. It has to. It has to make its way to me, just like it has to make its way to you, right? Because it has to. It just has to. It just have to make its way to me. And it did. It tried. And I found this out today. I got a letter and a note in the mail saying, hey, we've been trying to send you this amount of money, but guess what? It had my old banking details. So what I did, made a phone call, updated my banking details, and now that money will be in my hands in a few days. So if that's a channel, a bank account that's not updated, or a program that you may not have, or a program that you do have, but it needs work, it needs finessing, it needs to have the core elements, whether it's a title, a tagline, the pain points, what are you connecting with your ideal soulmate clients, talking about the pain that they have, the core outcomes or results that you are going to facilitate, whether it's a program, product, or service, right? What is the problem that you're solving? And then the amount, the investment. What does it cost? What is the value and the exchange that individual have to invest in their lives by working through you or through your product, where you will be deeply and massively be compensated. Right? Do you have that? Do you have that channel? Do you have that way clear? And in the Dare to Be Iconic Academy, we delve deep into making sure those ways are clear. The pre-work gets you grounded and gets you stable in the foundational parts of the spiritual parts, so that all of your channels can be clear. Every single day you have to align to making those channels clear spiritually. And then in the 6 modules is where we actually craft your juicy offer that's going to be in alignment to who you are, that's exciting, it's facilitating transformation, and that will give your clients the results that you can facilitate. So if you're interested, today is the last day for the Dare to Be Iconic Academy. Message me. I have been sharing about that for the last almost 2 weeks now. All the details are here in this group. I'm not going to go through them again today because it's there. It's available to you. All the details, all about the pre-work, all about the access that you get, the modules, the outcomes, the results that you will receive when you step into that vortex and into that sacred container of support and accountability over 6 months. So if you want to learn more, if you want to get on board, today's the last day. I'm shutting it down. I don't know when I'll open it up again, but today's the last day. Message me and let's get on board so that I can support you. And the other thing is, I really, really want you to look at your life and your business in addition to the offers and how you can bring clients and money in. What other things are you not open to receiving? What other channels do you have that you may have shut down? You have closed off because you are experiencing doubt, you have some kind of fear. What are those things? What are those areas that you're not opening up to receiving the clients and the money and the miracles and the cash and the, gifts and surprises and all those things that you have closed off? So take a look at that. So I want to wrap up with this affirmation. It says, abundance, wealth, health, and happiness. Divine intelligence is even now opening the way for my immediate blessings. I have faith that all that is mine by divine right now comes to me in rich abundance. My blessings do not interfere with anyone else's good, since God's rich substance is unlimited and everywhere for all of us. There's no delay. That which is not for my highest good now fades from me, and I no longer desire it. My God-given desires are richly fulfilled now in God's own wonderful way. I am open and receptive to the rich divine ideas that now perfectly initiate and sustain my business affairs.